Hello again, my friends. Hope you guys had a great Memorial weekend. I feel like May has gone by in a flash. I cannot even get over that June is this week. And so just thank you for being here. I do appreciate your guys' patience with me. We are going to move next month, and so I feel like things have been a little bit crazy. There's been episodes that have been dropped late and gaps in between that have been longer than normal and all sorts of things. So I just appreciate you being here. I do feel like I enjoy being here and kind of using this as a sounding board. One, to solidify these learnings and experiences that I'm having in real time for myself. But there's that beauty in it still being shared. And so hopefully, even if it only reaches a few ears, something will resonate with you and help you feel seen, loved, heard, help you move a little bit forward, and then even better. I was reminded recently about the importance of writing things down. Now, there's a whole episode already dedicated to that premise, so I highly recommend that you go back and listen to it. It gives a little bit more specific details as to the benefits and the science behind it and all that good stuff. So if you have a moment, make sure you go check that one out. But kind of more on a simpler note, I was first started thinking about it when I was talking to my best friend, and we both have had a goal of being better about journaling. And there was something that she said that has stuck with me, and that was that to treat writing in your journal like you're giving service. And the more that I've chewed on that idea, I actually went and was talking with a committee of women that I work with at church and was talking about that. I'm like, it kind of works twofold. I mean, you're thinking of like giving service from the standpoint of like future generations, right? You don't know who is going to read those words, whether it be your children, your children's children, whoever comes across those words later. Once you've passed, and it's really a testament to who you are and the things and experiences you went through, what you believe, it can help guide those future generations. But the more immediate response, I had one of my friends on the committee say, well, then there's also the immediate relief, right? When you brain dump, and I've talked about that on this podcast before, where you can write down everything you're angry about, everything that you're feeling strongly about, get it out of your system, right? And then that way you can have room for the good. And she said that she's did that recently, and it slowly turned from, okay, this is everything that I'm angry about, to a list of all the things that bring her bliss. And I just thought, how beautiful is that? That we can get all of the hard out in such a healthy way. And we could get rid of it, burn it, throw it in the trash, whatever. If it helps just to not focus on it, but we can also have it too, keep it from the standpoint of like, look at all this that I went through. Look at all this that I went through. And I still had all this that I was blessed with, that I was grateful for, that still brought me joy, even in those hard times. And I think that's life, right? That opposition, the beauty that comes from that opposition. So, I hope that you guys take a moment and write something down this week. It could be as simple as just starting with a gratitude practice. That's usually where I start. If I haven't journaled in a really long time and I'm like, I don't even know like where to begin. I used to, when I was young, be that person that would write every day, and it was, just more of a narrative, right? When you're really, really young or a teenager, and it's just all the drama, right? But it's like, I find myself in motherhood, I don't have time to sit and write down about every detail of every single day. So I mean, you could start with just gratitude practices. You could start with quotes and uplifting things that you want to remember. You can start with small little prompts. Pinterest is full of them. I mean, there's probably other places you could go to, but that's my go-to. Is like if you just go into Pinterest and type in journal prompts, bunch of people who are smarter than I am have have made lists of different questions, and then that way you could just take things one question at a time, do a question a day, that kind of thing, and it'll help you compile some favorite memories, which is awesome. Some other things that you could do. There is, I know there's a lot of them out there, but there's like family keepsake journals. So the one I'm using right now is called Mom, I Want to Hear Your Story. And it's a mother's guided journal to share her life and her love. So it's, again, just gives you those little prompts of different details and things of your life growing up. And it's that one in particular is more based on that what might your kids want to hear, right? In the future. So they have that comparison of how you grew up to where they are now. So that's another resource. I would say one resource that I have found, but I have yet to use, and I am totally in love with the idea of it, is a subscription called Storyworth. And so you pay for an annual subscription. They will send you or whoever you're buying the subscription for a question a week through email. And that's like a journal prompt. And you sit there and you answer the question and send it back to them via email. And you do this every week for a year. And then at the end of the year, or the end of the subscription, I guess, whenever you don't renew, they'll compile it into a book for you and send it to you that way. So it's another great way to kind of get that personal history and that journaling done easily. So hopefully those help. That's all for now. Until next time, have the best week.